Hey guys, Ben here, and today we are back with yet another video. This one's going to be a rather controversial one about some zombies YouTubers. Now, this was a nearly impossible list to make, and I probably remade it about 10-15 times without, not even joking. Seriously. Because there's a lot to take into factor here. Now, it is the top 10, although I have a bunch of honorable mentions, because there's a lot of really, really good zombies channels out there. You really can't keep it to just 10 channels. There's too many great channels out there with great content. So the only way really I put channels in the top 10 is if they had something special about their channel, something about their channel that you really didn't see anything else or anywhere else, things about their channel that you would really want to subscribe to them for. And if they had something like that, I would throw them in the videos. But if not, I wouldn't throw them in the video. They would just be an honorable mention. So there's a lot of channels here, and we're going to try and keep it short. There will only be an explanation for the top 10. I'm just going to run through 26 through 11, and then there's 3 other honorable mentions of channels that have left the zombies communities after being in it. So if you guys want to like this video, that'd be awesome. You want to subscribe to the channel if you're new for more zombies content and some Fortnite content as well. That'd be awesome. I will also be streaming on Twitch more now. Actually, I'll be starting my Twitch. The link to my channel will be in the description below if you want to go check that out, follow it. And then there will also be a link to my Streamlabs in the description below if you want to go become a member of the Linfort family. That'd be super duper awesome. Or do it on stream and you will actually get a little gift pop up. That'd be pretty cool too. So if you guys wanted to wait till I'm streaming again, you guys could do that. But anyways, with all that out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, so starting off our list at number 26 is going to be Spudley. Now 25 is going to be Tim Hansen. 24 will be Azura. 23 will be Frenzy. All those guys, good zombies players, make a list. 22 will be the statistic expert, Crazy Rabbit. 21 will be Z House member, Lonely Mailbox. 20 will be Johnny J. 25. 19 will be Chopper. 18 Q Night Z. 17 part of the squad first to solve the classified Easter egg, Greg FPS. 16 will be 2Pro for You Games. 15 will be storyline expert, Black Ops Amazing. 14 will be one of my personal favorites, JCBackfire. 13 will be Rad Austin 27, also known as Reed. You may have heard him as Reed. If you hear somebody in the community refer to a Reed, it's Rad Austin 27. 12 will be the 2.8 million subscriber, The Relaxing End. And coming in at number 11 is going to be Fantastical Gamer. That is the main honorable mention portion. We will be throwing in the honorable mentions that have moved on to different games after we release the number 2 spot, so right before the number 1 spot. But anyways, let's get into the actual top 10 part of this. So in at our number 10 spot is going to be Nixaru. Now this is a relatively new channel, or at least it's new to the art of blowing up. Now this is one of them storyline gods, as big YouTuber NoahJ456 referred to him as. And he really is very closely related to Black Ops Amazing, who I mentioned as an honorable mention, but the reason I gave it to Nixaru instead is because Nixaru also features gameplay on his channel and had one really, really big Black Ops 4 discovery. Now, he solved the Blood of the Dead cutscene. Now, this was a cutscene where everybody was they saw that there was no scar on Richtofen's face, and that hence a different Richtofen than the man we've been playing with, since Origins was killed. The real Richtofen we've been playing with was not killed. That was not him. He debunked that theory by finding the Origins Richtofen with the scar, and that was a ginormous discovery showing that Richtofen truly was dead, and it's a really big discovery. Black Ops Amazing does not post any gameplay. Nixaru does, plus the fact that he's a storyline god definitely makes him a valid candidate for a top 10 spot, and he claims number 10. Okay, so in at our number 9 spot is going to be the woman who refers to herself as the Queen of Zombies. It is going to be Glitching Queen. Now, this is, I believe, the only zombies YouTuber that's actually a girl. And I'm not kidding about that. I really couldn't find any other women zombies YouTubers. Everybody else on the list is a guy, for all I know. But yeah, I think, so the Queen of Zombies definitely makes sense. And really, if you couldn't tell by her name, she's a girl, Queen, and the other part was glitching because she has amazing glitches you could use. Had an amazing glitch for the fire bow on Horizon Drac, since the steps where you have to go through the Wonder Fizz could be kind of tough sometimes. Or the Wonder Fizz, the Wonder Sphere were kind of tough sometimes. So she had an amazing glitch on how to get the one right by double tap, which seemed to be the most difficult. She has amazing glitches all over her channel and helpful guides for stuff other than just zombies. Like Blackout, she has some guides on how to get Scarlet and Stanton already. Just like one day after they were released, she already had a good video up about them. So she's definitely an active and dedicated YouTuber. Plus she's the queen of zombies and an amazing glitch YouTuber. So she gets our number 9 spot. Alright, so coming in at our number 8 spot is going to be MC Sports Hawk. Now, this guy kind of had like one of the biggest creations in all of zombies, in all of the zombies community, because he is the man that kind of brought together what we now know as the Z House. And it was a ginormous thing, really. Just 5 YouTubers who all lived in a house together. It was him, Chucky, Lonely Mailbox, TheSmithPlays, and MrTLexify. And he was kind of the one who kind of brought it all together. Even though like everybody held supporting roles in creating it, he was kind of the one who really like put the cement together and actually made it happen, which is something that nobody else has really done anything like it. And other than that, he's a pretty funny guy. He's got constant streams and he's definitely dedicated to the YouTube game, all helping solidify his spot. But really, he gets the top 10 spot just for creating the Z House, because that's something that we have never seen really before in zombies, and still haven't seen anything like it since. And it was one of the great like areas of zombies YouTube throughout the summers of 2016 and 2017. Alright, so coming in at our number 7 spot is going to be Steve. Now, if you've never heard of this guy, I guess it's understandable. Now, this man, in my opinion, is the most talented zombies player in the world. Now, I know that's a huge statement to make, but his Easter egg speedruns, his no drug challenges, his no power challenges, all these challenges, he has world records throughout, like, just, he has so many world records for this stuff. It is truly, truly amazing. And he has almost 300,000 subscribers from the last time I checked. And he doesn't have a mic, which is really the main reason for why he's not in the top 5. Because this man is honestly, I believe, the most talented zombies player in the world. And he has almost 300,000 subscribers, and you can't hear him in the videos. It's just silent gameplay, and still almost 300,000 people subscribe to him. That should just tell you how talented he is at zombies, and certainly more talented than like anybody else on this list. Not saying they're bad, it's just Steve is an amazing zombies player, so he definitely deserves the number 7 spot. Alright, so getting our number 6 spot is going to be Mr. Dalek JD. Now, this man has just recently hit 2 million subscribers. This is a ginormous mark to hit for anybody, really. Huge shout out to him for that. He is one of 4 zombies YouTubers who has actually hit 2 million subscribers. Well, mainly zombies YouTubers that hit 2 million subscribers, because there were other YouTubers like Syndicate who used other games as well, not just zombies. And really, he has amazing zombies guides for Easter eggs. I mean, just recently he put out a video about how to do the Viking boat Easter egg and get like a bunch of perks, or I think it's an extra perk. And it was really, really difficult one to figure out, but he was the one that figured it out. It's really, really cool. And he's also just really, really dedicated. He's always like trying his best, always putting up videos, always streaming. He's always doing stuff to make sure his channel is doing as good as possible, and he's just a very, very talented zombies player in general. So really, all that, it kind of solidifies him, plus the 2 million subscribers. I mean, he has a good personality for YouTube too. It doesn't completely click with me, but of course this list is trying to be as objective as possible, and you're not going to get 2 million subscribers if your personality is garbage. So he's got to be doing something right. So he gets our number 6 spot. Alright, so getting our number 5 spot, and you may be trying to figure out who the top 5 are. I feel like this one might be a bit of a surprise for some people, but it is going to be Laggin24X. Now, if you've never heard of him, kind of understandable. Only has about 300,000 subscribers. I think it's somewhere between 300,000, 350,000. He's not a ginormous YouTuber, but he has one really big thing, and that is the fact that he was like the first one to begin making top 5s about zombies. Now, of course, TheSmithPlays popularized him, and MrTLexify, they both made them more popular, but the first top 5s actually came from Lagging24x and one other guy who I couldn't quite find out exactly who it was, but it was mainly Lagging24x, and that is the reason he is on this list, honestly, just because he created top 5, and that really helped TheSmithPlays blow up into a 2.4 million subscriber channel, just because he kind of perfected the top 5s, but that was something that was started by Lagging24x, and that is just, that right there is just enough. Other than the gameplay and the dedication he has and the constant uploading on his channel, it's just the top 5s that he started really just make it, he's got to be on this list, honestly. Alright, so coming in at our number 4 spot is going to be CodeNamePizza. Now, this guy is the creator of the Z-Boys, and if you haven't heard of him, then you're lucky, because Z-Boys was a, like, definitely a meme that created a song about the Gobblegum killing time. It was bad, but he still put it all together. It was kind of funny. It was never meant to be a serious video, but he created that. He also has Myth-Busting Mondays, and he is an extremely talented YouTuber as well. He's very, very talented. One of the most talented, without a doubt. And he's definitely dedicated, too. I watched him get on streaming for Blood of the Dead Easter egg hunting, and then 13 hours later, the same stream was still going on. So he was just sitting there for 13 hours, completely dedicated. The Myth-Busting Mondays are some of the biggest, like, miniseries in zombies, and he definitely deserves this number 4 spot with his talent, Myth-Busting Mondays. And, of course, the only reason, because he created the Z-Boys. And if you haven't seen that video, I would not suggest checking it out. It has, like, a enjoy the meme, enjoy the cringe, like, warning in the beginning, but still, just don't, man, just don't. Alright, so coming in at our number 3 spot is going to be one of my personal favorites, probably number 2, honestly, and it is going to be MrTLexify. Now, if you've never heard of this guy, he's got about 1.2 million subscribers, and he is constantly active on Twitch, streaming, and just making successful miniseries on his channel. Now, his main claim to fame, and the reason I put him on this list, is because he is an extremely funny YouTuber. Now, he's very, very funny to watch. He has Remember That Time When on his series, which is a mini-series. He has Top 5 Fails of the Week, which is also a very funny mini-series. But he's just a really, really funny YouTuber to watch. And just, like, all of his videos just have humor in them, and they're really, like, enjoyable to watch. So even though they're helpful, like, you have that really, like, enjoyable factor, which really is most prevalent in him. Like, I don't feel like there's many, like, funny videos out there that are really helping you, but MrTLexify kind of hits in both categories. And he was a part of the Z House, which is, of course, just a huge thing. I love the Z House. I thought it was absolutely amazing, but yeah, so coming in at our number 2 spot is going to be Mr. Raffle Waffles. Now, if you've never heard of this guy, I don't know what you've been doing recently. If you've been living under a rock or something, I'm not sure. But he is the OG storyline god. Nixaru, Black Ops Amazing, they're both, like, birthed from Mr. Raffle Waffles, because he was the original. He's been there all along. He has over 1 million subscribers, so he's bigger than both of those channels combined. And really, he's just the original storyline guy. Like, first storyline, like, he's been doing storyline ever since, like, we began getting Easter eggs. He's been there making videos about it. He also has gameplay, and he's very talented. He was a part of the first squad to solve the 9 Easter egg, a part of the first squad to solve the Horizon Jack Easter egg, which are both very, very good maps, obviously. And really, he's kind of stood up against Treyarch in this Black Ops 4 period. Now, he's, like, tried to get changes, and he's really being active for the community, and really, like, fighting for, like, zombies to, like, get more stuff. And it's tough to explain exactly what he's doing, but he's kind of just like standing up for us. He's got a very good connection to Treyarch, and he's really just a good guy, a funny guy too, to be watching his videos. But he's just the original storyline god is really what puts him at this number 2 spot, despite everything else he brings to the table. And then coming in as our honorable mentions, I was about to say number 1 spot. Our honorable mentions, now sadly, all 3 of these have moved on to Fortnite, even though our first one that I'll just be mentioning first, since I'm kind of like segueing into it anyways. So number 1 will be Pack-a-Puncher. Now this is a relatively new zombies YouTuber, but the reason he is here as an honorable mention because he moved on to Fortnite. All of these 3 YouTubers moved on to Fortnite, and it really saddens me because they were all good zombies players. Now, he has posted a little bit about Black Ops 4, but mainly he's kind of fallen back onto Fortnite. Even though his name is Pack-a-Puncher, he's fallen to Fortnite. So, then at our number 2 spot for these honorable mentions is going to be FaZe Avery. Now, obviously, like, I used to watch him play zombies and play stuff with all these other zombies YouTubers, and you could just see a tremendous gap in talent. Like, not necessarily zombies, but like when they would do like multiplayer challenges with each other, like he would always win, and it shows because now it's not Avery anymore, it's FaZe Avery, as he is now a member of the FaZe clan. So you can just see how talented he is. Really, I think for him it was better to move to Fortnite because he is an extremely talented multiplayer guy, and I feel like zombies almost wasted his talent, to be honest. And coming in as our number 1 honorable mention, and it saddens me so much that this man has left the zombies community, it is going to be TheSmithPlays. Now, if you don't know, he was one of the biggest zombies YouTubers out there and probably would have come in at number 1 or 2 on this list if he hadn't left zombies. But he got swallowed up into Fortnite for reasons he explained on his channel. He had over 2 million subscribers. He's at 2.4 right now, and he posted twice about Black Ops 4, and then we just got nothing else from him, which is really, really upsetting because he was one of my favorite, actually he was my favorite zombies YouTuber. He really popularized the top 5s, and you still see people asking for where he is in streams by different zombies YouTubers, asking about TheSmithPlays. So I feel like he was supposed to be a zombies YouTuber, and I feel like he thrived more in zombies than he does in Fortnite, but it's a choice he made, and it seems like he's pretty sure he's not heading back from it, so he is our number 1 honorable mention. But anyways, coming in at our number 1 spot is going to be, I think it's obvious, but it's going to be Noah J456. Now, I don't know if you guys were expecting it to be anybody else, because I really feel like you couldn't expect it to be anybody else. Noah J, right when I was thinking about making this list, there was one spot that never actually changed, and it was number 1. Noah J456 was number 1 every single time. He has a great personality. He has more subs than anybody else on this list, with 3.7 million. He's definitely dedicated. He's very, very talented, and he was among the first squad to solve the Horizon Track, Buried, and Voyage of Despair Easter eggs, which is absolute insanity. He's an amazing zombies player, amazing personality for zombies, and just absolutely the number 1 spot. There really is no doubt there. I think if you were expecting it to be anybody else, you want to comment down below who you thought it would be. But I think Noah J456, without a doubt, the number 1 zombies YouTuber. That one was that was pretty easy. That was the only easy part of this list. The rest of the list changed about 15 times. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, a huge thumbs up would be much appreciated. If you want to subscribe for more zombies content, that'd be awesome as well. But that's pretty much it for me today. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.